my neighborhood loser Eages. I have to get some gas, and I'm still struggling. I saw a couple comments on my YouTube videos. One said, you're having trouble accepting reality. Yes, I am having trouble accepting reality. Someone who is a pillar of my family and someone who I've been close to is just gone. They're just gone. And I could never talk to them again. And I can never give them a hug. I can never play a video game with them again and laugh with them. So yeah, everything in my heart is screaming, no, 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 it's not true. I have to get gas and I'm running late. I didn't realize how I was running low on fuel. El paraíso. Pinches tacos. I'm stupid. There used to be a grow house over there. Fuck. It's absolutely freezing here. Dude, that's how I know something, dude. I can't even function. Alright, I'll just let this guy go, because he's, taking his ass time. Holy shit. What are you doing? What the fuck? I should have been filming that. What was that? Dude, I just was trying to leave from where I fueled up, and someone was like, I don't know, dude. They were having a brain malfunction. Yes, I'm struggling with reality. I know every family is different, but my sister's husband was like my best friend. And he's not here to talk to anymore. Dude, I'm really fucked up. Like, this phase of my life, we were all supposed to hang out and do stuff, and I don't know, you guys. I don't want to go to work. Oh, fuck. I don't want to go to work. I have to. Otherwise, I'll be poor and sad. No, I am poor. I'll be broke and sad. I just put in $15 into my gas tank, and I'm not even at half. I'm like at like a quarter. Dude, this is bad. This is bad. Like, I'll say what I want to say as like a leftist, but like, dude, you Republicans, if you're gonna just employ rapists and felons and fucking like be evil and do your New World Order fucking Christian nationalism shit, can you at least fucking not fuck with people and ruin the global economy and fossil fuels? Go ahead, do your little evil little fucking dumbass evangelical shit or whatever. Right? Go ahead and do your little fucking Sharia Christian law. Okay? Whatever evil shit you're doing. Keep blowing up this and blowing up that. For fuck's sake. Why did you start a war with the people that control the oil? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I'm done now. But it's like, hey, you can fuck up whatever you want to fuck up. But why, dude, the fuel costs? Cool. I have to drive 30 minutes to work every day. Now, gas is like $6 a gallon. It makes me want to fuck myself. I'm sorry, I just reversed for a second. You know, if you got a big dick, let me search it. I gotta know how hard I gotta work it. You know what I mean? I just flipped it and reversed for a second. So if you're new to my channel and you're seeing these pathetic streams, I lost a really close family member, and I'm just like not. I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm clocking in. The lights are on, but no one's home. I'm spaced out. Of course, I'm still a diligent worker at the worker bee at the office. Yes, sir. Okay. But I'm not thinking about really anything else but him. This is so bad, you guys. This is like really bad. It's not just like, oh my gosh, I'm in mourning, I'm in pain. Like, how long, like I said, oh man, I'm going to be sad for a long time. No, more like, how do I continue forward without this person in my life? This person that provided mentorship and a safe place for me. My older sister and my brother-in-law were mentors to me. And they gave me the tools to persevere in life. They helped me like learn things about the world, and like through just teaching me about them, and through music and stuff. You know, there's obviously a lot of, yeah, you know, just, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's and like, I guess I just didn't know. I was living in my own little bubble, right? And sometimes you have no idea that someone else is struggling, or someone else is going through shit, or like they don't feel well, because, you know, it's almost like the turn of phrase, out of sight, out of mind. So like you don't think about what's going on outside of your house, you know what I mean? I would get home from work, make dinner or whatever, try and do some like video stuff, and then go to sleep. Excuse me. And it's like, I forgot what I was even talking about. Dude, I'm so distraught over this. But to the commenter who said, you can't accept reality, you are right. You are very right. Right now, I don't know how to cope. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I should have been more attentive. I should have been more aware and ready to be there for my family. But, you know, I'm the younger sibling. I'm not normally like, hey, what are you up to? I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't make it a point to be superficial, but it's like, I don't know when things are bad, because like I said, I'm doing my own thing. We're adults, you know. I'm 36 now. We've been adults for a while, so you know, it's not like we're hanging out. You know what I mean? It's just like, I have no clue. How can I help? I don't know. I'm just kind of well, not a rant, it's not a monologue, because it's not making a central point. I'm just really upset. I don't know how to move on. I don't. No music today. Was running late. I am running late. I'm not late. I'll make it to the office on time. I just don't. I won't have time to catch my breath. You know what I mean? To just get in and. I don't feel good at all, chat. Well, I guess I can't access the filters in horizontal mode. I never used the create highlight button. That one I can use. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm so spaced out. I'm just. There's just so many unanswered questions for me on top of being sad. And I don't want to say too many details about my own personal family, and I don't want to get my video poo-pooed by YouTube for, speaking about certain things. Because if you talk about, like, serious issues and stuff, YouTube, like, buries your video because it talks about death. And it's just like, well, it's not entirely true, but, like, certain circumstances and I've already got, like, oh, this video can't be monetized because you talked about self-harm and you talked about this. And on one of my videos where I was just like talking to the camera, and I wasn't even talking about being sad or losing a family member. I was just talking to the camera, and then it said this video may not be monetized because that I was talking about eating disorders, specifically, like, I don't know, like, it said something about, like, not grotesque, but, like, a gratuitous, yeah, something like, talking about, and I was like, I didn't talk about that in the video. I was like, what? I was pretty flabbergasted. I was like, I didn't say that. So, like, the AI system that monitors videos is just like, I've had videos with marijuana in them not get age restricted, and then I have videos with, like, not this. What the fuck is this guy doing? What a weirdo. The guy, I don't know. I'm sorry. He's just like driving like really slow and like looking at everybody. Dude, is it me? Am I just a misanthrope and I can't? Cause dude, I don't mean to resent people. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Duh. But like, what was that? Why was there a guy driving slow as fuck, rubbernecking everybody in the queue? It doesn't even. What? Bro, you watch too many movies. Fucking stop. God damn. I hate motherfuckers like that. Because I am a hood rat piece of shit. Fucking come into the building thinking you're fucking James Bond. Come into the building thinking you're John Wick. I'll fucking sort you out. Watch too many fucking ass movies and get choke slammed. Whoop. Yep, yep, yep. And then there was, yeah, yeah, Scrappy Dappy Doo. But there was one time where like I got thwacked in some sort of altercation, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought I got hit with a baseball bat, and I was like, "Dude, it was pretty fucking bad, right?" Homie hit me with a stick, like like a tree branch, like a full ass tree branch type deal. I was like, dead ass. Kind of stopped the fight right there. I was like, whoa, you just fucking hit me with a tree. Here, how much is the gas over here? But yeah, I really thought I got whomped by like some sort of club or nightstick or bat. I got hit with a tree branch. But that was when, we were like teenagers. I had like a welt on my chest. It looked like a third nipple. The kids that went to my school were degenerates. But the thing is, all of the parents were like friends, because it was like, I went to the Presbyterian school on and off. I went to public school for a few years because I hated going to private school. But inevitably, I went back to the shitty Presbyterian school. But these kids weren't just wild, like, I'm a pastor's kid and I'm rebellious against religion. They were wild, like, they had complete reckless abandon. Like they didn't think about loss of life or limb. I will not use people's real names because we're all grown now. But the thing is, going to that kind of school, all the parents are friends. So like, all the parents can be friends, cool, fine. But then you're like, all right, you're having a play date with Billy. I mean, it goes from like third or fourth grade, all the way to like high school. I was exposed to these morons, and people were just like really mean to me for no reason. And I wasn't even unpopular, like as far as like social goes. Like people like dug me and they wanted to kick it with me, and like, you know what I mean? Like I was in, man. I was cool. But people still said fucked up shit because they're Christians. And what's more Christian than fucking saying fucked up shit to somebody? That's like their favorite thing to do. Oh, man. Did you get bullied? No. But I did get called an F slur for liking heavy metal. Like, that's how it was, man. Like, there was a handful of alternative kids, or like rivet heads. Like, there was like a couple gothic or industrial kids, and at some point, but then they graduated and I was like kind of all alone. And yeah, there were like those kind of people, like literally like, you know how someone's mom is like, oh, that Ozzy Osbourne music, oh, that devil music. That's how some of the kids were. Legit. That's how some of the kids were. Yeah. A lot of that, you're going to hell type shit. It's very welcoming. Not. Okay, shit ass. Look, dude. I'm not a road rage person. I'm not a streamer who plays with his phone and crashes and kills or maims people. I don't understand why when we're going straight, you're going straight down the street. You know, there's a little play in the wheel, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, kind of a little bit of that, like swing to your, you know, bro. Why? Tell me why the fuck big ass pickup truck just in my lane and I have to move more than once? It's like even a fucking child can keep the car in a straight line. Why do I have to be on the defensive? Like, whoa! Three times this morning. 2 different people. Just fucking this guy in the fucking silver truck just going over the dotted line, just like into my lane. What a fucking moron. He's probably like, I like Trump and I don't fucking like no Chinese fucking people. Trump. You guys are a disease. You guys are fucking disgusting. Seriously. Like, I'd be homeboys. I'd be tight homeboys with someone who like George W. Bush. Alright? I can't fuck with you MAGA people because it's like an online conspiracy thread in real life. You just like objective reality? Nah, I wipe my ass with that. Like, dude, I don't know. To just be like, to openly be a Christian nationalist and then be like, but they want Sharia law. The Muslims, Mamdani, Zamdani, Zorbrani, that fucking towelhead of New York. Like, they're just so dumb. They're so stuck on reactionary identity politics. Like old school racism. Like, it's just like, hey man, like at a certain point, can you be like the old school racist where like they understood how to be couth and social and like they didn't like rabble rouse and antagonize? I can't believe I'm saying that about a hate group, but like old racists were like, you weren't allowed to go on the news and say like certain, how do I explain this? People were evil back then, but they had decorum. Like there was some sort of like semblance of a standard. Doesn't make it right by any means. No, not at all. But it's kind of like when a biker gang says, no, we're a club, we're an organization. It's like that. Like, that's how racist used to be. Now, with the online fucking kick streamers like Chud, fucking shot a black guy 3 times or whatever, like, dude, like, that's, you're like, and you gotta wonder, are some of these guys even racist? Like, are they even racist? Do they actually even, like, hate people? Or are they doing it for the views? Like, I'm a serious question. Because, you know, I hear the peanut gallery saying, like, no, Eages, you know, like, fucking someone doesn't just go around and say hard R and fucking harass black people if they're not racist. But it's like, yeah, but what if they aren't racist? And they chill with the black homies? And they're doing that just for clicks. Like, that's, like, I guess what I'm trying to articulate is that we live in a day and age where it's unclear what people's actual moral values are because they're willing to unscrupulously just fucking be like, oh no, I'll do this for money and clicks. So like, People will betray their own heart. In other words, you know what I mean? For lack of a better explanation or description, people betray their own heart. Like, I know this is wrong, but gotta feed my family. They like justify doing stuff they know is wrong. And like, is that, like, I've seen those Chud the Builder clips. He's fucking awful, right? But do you think he's wholeheartedly racist? Or do you think he just knows, he knows how to command a demographic? He knows that the fucking MAGA people will be like, oh yeah, he's saying what everyone's afraid to say out loud. Go, yeah, brother. And it's funny because he has a GoFundMe set up, right? After he shot that man and shot himself, and he's facing up to 52 years in prison. Because it's the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. You can't antagonize somebody and then fear for your life and then shoot them. That's not self-defense. That's harassment. You started a fight, then you got pussed out, and you fucking capped. But anyway, this Chud the Builder guy, he's got a GoFundMe. And so many people are sending him money. That's disgusting in and of itself. I have a GoFundMe in my profile. Check it out. But dude, all the comments are like, God bless you. You'll get through this. You're doing God's work. Thank you. Like, this is why religion is a failure. Like, I used to say, let's coexist. Let's coexist. If you want to believe in that make-believe, you can, because the side effect of that make-believe is community and fellowship and donation to the poor. Yep, you can have your church. But now it's like, churches are just more like a cesspool for these racist people now. Unfortunately. And it's just like, I studied theology for a while, man, and I don't even believe that. I was interested in the Catholic Church and like, you know, the Reformation and all the, you know, the bullet points in the timeline, because from a historical standpoint, whether you believe like in like the Abrahamic gods, like, which is kind of so silly at the end of the day, it's so silly when you boil it down that it's so laughable, but if you do, you're not doing it right. You can't go on someone's page who shot somebody for being black and then go, God bless you, brother, and then donate $100. Does that go along with what Jesus said? Christian dogmas are wild, you know? And then I've seen the term Paulinian thrown around when I was studying theology. And it's true. It's true. The people tend to follow the bullet points of the Apostle Paul and not Jesus Christ, which he never existed. But for a time, religion was useful. That's why I find it so like fascinating, even though I don't believe in the craziness of that. Our God's the same God, but my God chose me and you're bad. No, like, or here's one, just the little logical fallacies that pop up. You know, an all-knowing, omniscient, a super powerful, fucking beyond imagination being that can see forwards and backwards in time and fucking everything simultaneously, can hear everyone's thoughts. He experiences anger, rage, and regret. How does someone that knows everything make an action that's regretful? That doesn't make sense to me. Logical fallacies. If you really, really, really read your Bible, you'll start to see the logic fall apart. You'll start to see these things fall apart. Such a goofy thing. What does an ancient Middle Eastern man that allegedly lived in Jerusalem or whatever, what does he have to do with the modern West? What the fuck? I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, maybe because there's not an indigenous, like, religion to here. Well, there are with the, you know, with First Nation tribes, right? But I mean, like, there's not like a central religion linked to, like, the United States like that. So maybe that's why Christian, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. Like, and the Italians being Catholic, and like it's just weird that an alleged prophet from the Middle East would like be relevant in our society. And that's like something that you would do if you lived over there. I don't know. I'm spaced out. I don't feel good. I don't feel good, chat. Like, I am struggling with reality right now. One of my best friends is dead. And there's no going back. And I guess I'm still in shock. Oh, dude, today is 1 month. Today is 1 month. Fuck. I can't. I don't want to do this anymore, man. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. How am I supposed to go on without my homie? No, it's just so sad. It's so sad. They were married for almost 20 years. I was the chaotic third wheel there, you know? Little bro, let's hang out. Ooh. I don't understand what I'm living through, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'll recover from this. I've not been saying anything entertaining in my streams lately. I'm just a fucking total head case. Well, that being said, that's the end of my stream. I feel less sad. I feel better. I still have a will to survive. I still want to see tomorrow. I still want to see what's next, even though life is a soul-crushing, slow burn of an experience. I still want to see what's next. But at the same time, I want him to be here really bad. I can hear his voice in my head saying my name. I can hear his voice in my head. Hey, bro, let's play some Halo. Bro, let's do... This one's really tearing my family apart. I don't know. I'm being vague on purpose so that I don't reveal too much like personal information about my actual family, but at the same time I'm trying to vent my grief and my frustration to the internet, and all I can say is I wish he were here with me, and I did not do my due diligence as a family member to be there for them and make sure that our lives collectively were an experience worth moving forward. I don't know what was in his mind. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know how he felt, right? But I did notice at the last few family get-togethers that he was like so tired that he like ate dinner and then went and slept on the couch. And that was a little abnormal. That was like a red flag to me. He was just kind of sluggish and not like laughing and like cracking jokes and being himself. Like, I've seen him sleepy before, but he just seemed fatigued beyond. But here we are now, and somehow we have to move on. But even saying that term breaks my heart. It's hard for me to enjoy the things that brought me happiness before, because like I've said ad nauseum at this point, video games and music and stuff, that was like our thing. And now when I listen to the music, it feels dead, it feels hollow, it feels empty. And then I'll hear a VNV Nation song and it'll just like make me cry. I don't know, guys. Well, I have to go punch in and start my day, but ranting at the screen here really helps me get my emotions out. And so thanks for watching. If you scrolled past, whatever, thanks. I have a lot on my mind, and I have a lot of projects I want to do and videos I want to make, but I keep getting that lightning bolt of pain in my heart and in my mind. They're not coming back. There's nothing you can do. You weren't there for them. You feel powerless. You feel weak. You feel trapped. Completely out of control. Missing someone that you need in your life. Not just miss for selfish reasons. Oh, we can't hang out anymore. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, I like that. No. There's a part missing now. Part of my family is missing now. So yeah, I have trouble accepting it. I have trouble accepting the reality of that. And I was ranting about time travel and being frozen or whatever. I love them. I love my life, and I'm still going to continue forward somehow. But as silly as that shit sounds, I'm going to put it in my living will that I want to be frozen. So anything worth fighting for is worth trying, dude. It's worth trying. Sounds like crazy man talk. Sounds like a man who just shit his pants is on the corner saying it's the end of the world, and he's got a tinfoil hat on. I totally get that. But it's worth a shot. Anything is worth a shot. I've always had an appreciation for camaraderie and I'm not one of those guys who's like family first. No, family members can be very toxic and abusive, right? But I'm just like, I understand the importance of community and fellowship, like, you know, and so it's like part of that community is gone now and the circle's a little smaller. I'm just kind of ranting. I have to go. I'm completely depressed.